Hello, good evening, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls, my beautiful by defaults. I love you all, and good evening, and welcome all of you, my beautiful friends. I love you all. Thank you for joining me, my beautiful friends. Especially thank you to all of you that joining me in my language and in English. I love you all, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls, my beautiful by defaults. And of course, how are you today, my beautiful friends? And how was your day? And you know that we are destroying those lost Souless Amma. All the Souless Amma, wherever they are, those are the main ones. Those that are asleep, they are not problem. But those the dark, the dark, dirty, psychopathic players that playing the dark, dirty games and all those that doing the ceremony rituals. We're destroying on those Souless Amma. The main ones, the rest of them are falling down by default. So it's time to destroy them completely forever and ever. We're wiping them out from within, without, on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default. So these days, it's just taking over the energy and completely bringing down those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level, while healing and enlightening ourselves and rejuvenating our bodies. So we are rejuvenating our bodies, healing and enlightening our bodies. So with the speed of thought by default, I've told you we are changing everything from within on a global universal level. So those Souless Amma, whatever they were trying to do, I'm sorry. Those Souless Amma, they're trying to manipulate with my throat. I'm demanding, commanding, Sophie, and everyone and everything is mine and ask you can have a light to wipe them out, burn them down, destroy all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And I've told you with two friends, and those Souless Amma into physical form and those energetic forms of those Souless Amma, we're trying to, we're doing actually rituals. So we're doing the rituals and of course manipulating with our energy, stealing the energy from us. Now, we are destroying all those Souless Amma, returning back the energy to us and destroying all those Souless Amma from within and without. And now they're trying to energetically just to influence me. So I'm just going to put them the flash, send them the flash. Let us send the flash to those Souless Amma, all of us. Send them the flash. You know, if you're new, if you don't know what's means that you see the golden light flashing into and around yourself and around you, entire planet and entire universe, which means we are destroying. That's the destructive energy for those Souless Amma. Well, it's a blessing for each and everyone else and everything. Just send them flash to destroy them forever and ever, because they're trying to interfere in everything that I'm doing. You're destroying those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level. Just send them a flash. All the Souless Amma, you're going to regulate that whoever existed. I'm loud and clear. Remember. Send them the flash, my beautiful friends. Just see the flashing golden light. Now let us start the energy flow, constant mode 24. While we are go on. Well, I'm gonna go on and destroy the Souless Amma. So in the name of mind and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, I'm asking who is who is interfering into my life, who is trying to interfere, who influence me and us in any way. So they're trying energetically to the Souless Amma just spreading the energy and trying to energetically influence me. So I'm just asking who is it and why. So my beautiful friends, see. In the name of mind and aspect of light, which means we in the name of mind and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, we are activating ultimatum all in one, becomes a pain, a suffering, and distractions to all those soulless, whatever time, whatever form they are, with the spirit of thought by default. We are wiping out all those soulless, from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. You are activating ultimatum all in one, the soup of blessings, calmness, abundance of blessings, abundance of prosperity in the rubbish, into the calmness and therapy, and of course pain and suffering and to regret that they ever existed. That's abundance and prosperity for them to prosper into the rubbish and into the calmest pain and suffering to regret forever and ever that they existed for the spirit of thought by default. All those souls, whatever time, whatever form they are. And with in the name of mind and aspect of light for the spirit of thought by default, we are completely summarize all of that and multiply and add up and compress and activate all that pain and suffering and therapy, all in one. Eternal hell, eternal destruction, and eternal pain and suffering to all those souls, whatever time, whatever form that with the spirit of thought, with the spirit of thought by default, we are breaking them into the atoms and electrons with the spirit of thought by default and commanding to Sophie and each and every other and everything that's mine and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default to answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default to break all those souls into the atoms and electrons with the spirit of thought and polarize them in every atom and electron of their being, compress all the pain and suffering of all living beings that ever existed since the beginning of creation with the spirit of thought by default, throw them straight into the hell to burn forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And in the name of Jesus, so we are multiply all of that over again as many times as is needed, and we freezing all those souls with the spirit of thought by default and completely taking all the energy, all their wealth, and all their resources and all their power. We are taking from them, and we are wiping out all those soulless putting them into the sleep with the spirit of thought by default, and destroy them forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. All those soulless wherever time, whatever form they are, with the spirit of thought, wipe out all those soulless from within and without on a global universal level, without mercy, with the spirit of thought by default. When you see the shadow on the screen, that means that those soulless are falling down from within and without on a global universal level. All those soulless wherever time, whatever form they are, we are burning them down, and they're going straight into hell to burn forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. All those soulless wherever time, whatever form they are. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And all those soulless are going to regret that they existed, and there is no power that can change the therapy that I'm prescribing them. Listen to me, dark, dirty, psychopathic players. I'm loud and clear. And in the name of mine and ask you to show light with the spirit of thought by default. We are with the spirit of thought by default, destroying all those soulless shutting down their cameras, shutting down completely their senses, wiping out all their memories, and completely cut off all their communications with the spirit of thought by default. In the name of mine and our spiritual light with the spirit of thought by default. And we are destroying all those soulless Amma, freezing all the technology and all the wealth that they misuse for any kind of dark intention with the spirit of thought by default, and wiping them out completely, and together with all those soulless Amma that created and misused them with the spirit of thought by default. And we multiply all of that over and over again by the laws, rules, and regulations by default, by all the soulless Amma that ever existed, that existed in every form, wherever time, whatever form they are, with the spirit of thought by default, by all the lies and manipulations and all the projections and all the ceremony and the rituals that they've done, or any kind of black magic or spell hexes, or any kind of voodoo, or any kind of courts, or everything and anything, the program or beliefs or superstitions, everything and anything that those soulless Amma have ever projecting, but let me try to project towards each and everyone else and everything. And with any kind of dark intention, we destroy all those soulless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default, and wipe them out from within and without on a global universal level, whatever time, whatever form they are. In the name of mine and ask your lava light with the spirit of thought, they will regret that they ever existed. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And in the name of man and aspect of light, you will regret, dark, dirty, psychopathic players. Hear me, Siggy. You will regret that you ever existed. Remember, I don't care who is it. You are the main ones. You are responsible for everything. You're going to regret that you ever existed. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie. Demanding, commanding Sophie and everyone and everything's mind and asking to light to the spirit of thought by default, to answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And in the name of mine and now speak light, Tiggy is a mean called for the soulless Amma, and I'm gonna just destroy him forever and for eternity. He's the man. He must act. If he doesn't act under command and control of Sophie, I'll act up and destroy him forever and ever. Together with all those soulless Amma that interfering into our lives in any way, in a negative way. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. So it's enough is enough. It's time to destroy all those soulless Amma, to put them into the hell for eternity. I don't care who they are. I don't care where they are. They're gonna burn into hell for eternity. Enough is enough of their lies and manipulations, of their misery and everything that they've projected towards each and everyone else and everything. I'm loud and clear. Without mercy, with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Now, in the name of mine and aspect shall light with the spirit of thought by default, we are sending all those soulless Amma. We are completely wipe out everything that they project on each and everyone else, and everything, all the black magic hexes spells, and everything with the dark intention that they ever projecting will ever try to project on each and everyone else and everything, and no families and friends and soulmates, and everyone and everything is mine and aspect shall light in any way, directly, indirectly. We all of that stop, wipe out, return it back to the soulless Amma, into the form of karma, pain, and suffering, wherever time, whatever form they are, to regret that ever existed. They're going to burn into hell forever and for eternity. All those soulless Amma with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And in the name of man and aspect shall light with the spirit of thought, all those soulless Amma burning in hell, burning in hell. All soulless Amma burning in hell forever and ever for eternity. All soulless Amma go to hell, go to hell. All soulless Amma go to hell forever and ever for eternity. All soulless Amma burning in hell, burning in hell. All soulless Amma burning in hell forever and ever for eternity. In the name of mine and aspect shall light with the spirit of thought by default. We are wiping out all those soulless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. Send them straight into the hell forever and ever for eternity, to burn into the hell and to regret that they ever existed with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Now, in the name of mine and aspect shall light with the spirit of thought by default, we are multiplying all of that by the laws, rules, regulations, or by default, by everything, by every cause, by all the Souless Amma, and we activate, multiply, and compress and add up all that pain and suffering to all and the destructions and to burn forever and ever for eternity. All the soulless gods, soulless saints, soulless so-called creators, soulless Sophie and Chistenko, and Miriam and observers, and Susie and Hitler, and those judges, and soulless Tiggy and Tigika, soulless Amrita Babaji Mira Guriji Matrashi Tata Hitler Atmetsitana Hussein Amchanovich, and all those soulless Amma, wherever time, whatever form they are, with the spirit of thought by default, the soulless so-called divine mother, so fathers, so spiritual teachers, so healers, so avatars, so those Illuminati, Satanists, and globalists, and Masons, and all those deep states, and all fallen angels and demons. It doesn't matter under which name those soulless Amma have been hidden. We destroy all those soulless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default, and wiping them out from within and without on a global and universal level, and destroy them forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. We're enlightening, healing, rejuvenating our bodies and ourselves from within and without on a global universal level. All for all those souls, all of us that are man and aspect of our light with the spirit of thought by default. And in the name of man and aspect of our light with the spirit of thought by default, we are protecting ourselves, healing, rejuvenating, and activating ultimatum all in one. The therapy of the super blessings of eternal life and abundance of prosperity, joy, peace, bliss, wisdom, knowledge, power, understanding, youth and beauty, and great health, vitality, and all the gifts that man and aspect of light has given to each and everyone else freely with the spirit of thought by default. We are activating to each and everyone else that is man and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default. So may we all be happy, healthy, and joyful, peaceful, blissful, and grateful, and alive, and enlightened, and have a peace and joy and bliss, and love each other, love yourself, love everyone and everything's man and aspect of light, while destroying those soulless Amma from within and without on a global universal level by default, which means you just energetically, I'm not saying go on and fight for them, but send them the karmas, pain, and suffering, return them the karmas, pain, and suffering for all the problems that you ever had. From all those problems that you ever had, you return it back to the those problems and the karmas, to all those soulless Amma, wherever time, whatever form they are, with the spirit of thought by default. So we are destroying all those soulless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. And of course, we are enlightening, healing ourselves. And in the name of man and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, we multiply all of that over and over again by the laws, rules, regulations of by default, and of course by everything that I ever multiplied, or everyone and everything, then multiply all those soulless Amma in every form, wherever time, whatever form they are, all those dark, dirty, psychopathic players that play dark, dirty games, all the energy that ever existed, that existing, every atom and electron of energy, all the cause that ever existed, and that multiply all the pain and suffering that those soulless Amma, that we are returning them back into the karmas, and of course that multiplying eternal hell and eternal destructions to those soulless Amma with the spirit of thought by default, and freezing them completely and wiping them out to all those soulless Amma and their technology with the spirit of thought by default. Well, we are freezing completely all the project and all the resources and the technology and the money and all the accounts, everything that those soulless Amma have, that we're working on those projects with any kind of dark intention, any kind of dark desire, those that are included into the new world order, or the 2021-2030 agenda. We are destroying all those soulless Amma, wiping them out from in and out on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default, and returning them the karmas, pain, suffering, and destructions for all, from all living beings that ever existed, but from all those projects that they're ever doing with any kind of dark intention, for everything that multiply money, every money, or every money that ever been created, for everything that multiply. And the money is multiplying everything, really, because everything that we need to buy everything, we need the money. Exchange, that's the energy. So which means we multiply by the money. To us, we multiply abundance and prosperity, and of course spiritual spiritual abundance and prosperity, and material by default. And of course multiply the wisdom, knowledge, power, understanding, well, to those Souless Amma, abundance and prosperity in the therapy and the calmness and pain, the suffering and distractions forever and for eternity, with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. We are completely taking all the abundance and prosperity. Well, we are check them out completely. All those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level, send them straight into the desert planet. But before that, we are breaking them into the atoms and electrons into the air, and then compressing them. All the pain and suffering in every atom and electron of their being. That all from all those all living beings that are existing, and with the speed of thought by default, we are now putting all those Souless Amma, remixing them, and then putting them into their physical forms, and then send them straight into the desert planet to feel all the pain and suffering in every cell and every atom or electron of their being with the speed of thought by default. And of course, in the name of man and aspect shower light with the speed of thought by default, it's so we are destroying all those Souless Amma from within and without, and all those from the heaven, soulless God, soulless saints, soulless gods, soulless dark, dirty, psychopathic players, and multiply by the dark, dirty games and the script that they've written, and all the plays that they played, all the roles that they played. We are wiping them out from within and without. All the Souless Amma, well, protecting each and everyone else and everything. Multiply all of that. To us, blessings that we are multiplying. We and our families and friends and our soulmates and everything that we have, our homes, properties, cars, vehicles, business, or farms, and mine and us project, and of course our beautiful planet and the wood element and air element, the sun and the moon and the stars and the galaxies and humanity and nature kingdom and everything that we have, the Big Bang, and after the Big Bang, 21 million of years, billion of years, of course, and then of course after into the eternity with the speed of thought by default. But in the name of man and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default, we are wiping out all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default, sending them straight into the hell to burn for eternity with the speed of thought by default. Well, we are blessing ourselves and each and everyone else, everyone of us that the mind and our spiritual light. We are healing, protecting, and rejuvenating our bodies from within and without with the speed of thought by default. And in the name of man and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default, we are protecting and of course multiplying, adding up, compressing, blessing, activating the blessings to each and everyone else and everything in our families and friends from the spiritual, physical, energetic form, in every form, and encoding infinite, in every space, time, dimension, all to those Souless Amma, calmness, pain, and suffering, with the speed of thought into physical, energetic form, and encoding infinite. The Souless Amma have no soul. That's the reason why I'm calling them Souless Amma. So in the name of man and aspect show light with the speed of thought by default, we are freezing all those Souless Amma, breaking them into the atoms and electrons with the speed of thought, wiping out all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default. And in the name of mind and aspect show light with the speed of thought, we're wiping out all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought, completely wiping them out. Flush all those Souless Amma with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And in the name of mine and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default, we are destroying all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default, freezing them completely. Now I'm burning. I just visual and visual. I'm just sending them hell and sending them into the hell and putting them, just activating activating the fire to destroy all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. We're destroying all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. We multiply them that karmas, pain, and suffering, eternity, and destructions for eternity, to burn forever and ever for eternity. All those souls, some wherever time, whatever form, there with the spirit of thought by default. While we are enlightening, healing, and rejuvenating our bodies with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And in the name of mine and our spiritual light with the spirit of thought by default. We are completely taking over. I'm commanding to those Souless Amma to with the speed of thought and to return all the energy back to Sophie with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And with the speed of thought by default, we are stopping all the rituals that all the Souless Amma were doing. We're stopping it from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default, shutting down all the portals that those Souless Amma were using with the speed of thought by default, and all those Souless Amma send them straight into the hell, but burn first, break them into the atoms and electrons, send them into the hell to burn forever and ever for eternity with the speed of thought by default. And in the name of mine and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default, we are opening up new opportunities for each and everything that is mine and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default. And we are completely destroying those Souless Amma, break them into the atoms and electrons, and activating the pain and suffering from within and without, and multiplying all of that over and over again by the laws, rules, and regulations of by default with the speed of thought, to regret that they ever existed. All those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default. And in the name of mine and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default. We are completely taking over all the abundance and prosperity, and from the root core of the existence, we are destroying those Souless Amma seeds from this. We are completely destroying them from the root core of the existence, and we are destroying the seeds completely, wipe them out from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And of course, we are with the speed of thought by default. We are multiplying all of that by everything that multiplying. We and a unity between us and our soulmates and families and friends with the speed of thought by default. And everything that multiply the everything that we have, our homes, properties, cars, vehicles, business, and of course the car, farms, and everything, our mine and ours project, our beautiful planet, nature kingdom, elemental kingdom, every atom and electron of our beautiful planet, nature kingdom, elemental kingdom, animal kingdom, birds kingdom, fish kingdom, every atom and electron of the sun and the moon, an entire planet, and all the planet stars and the galaxies throughout entire existence and entire existence. We are destroying everything that's less than mine and our spiritual light, and enlightening everything that is mine and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default. And with the speed of thought by default, we multiply all of that, bless, add up, and compress, and activate the blessings to Sophia Tristan Center, Sophia Tristan Planet, and Sophia Tristan Universe, and all the centers and the teams and the centers, the systems and the teams that we created from mine and our spiritual light, Sophia Tristan Phone, Sophia Phone, Cesara, Quantum Financial Systems, Starlink, and all the abundance and prosperity with the speed of thought by default. And all the material things and all the technology that's being hidden from us with the speed of thought by default. We're taking it over with the speed of thought by default and making it available to humanity with the speed of thought by default, while destroying the Souless Amma, returning the karma's pain and suffering of the destructions of that, misusing the technology or hiding it or stealing the money. They were stealing the money from us. So my beautiful friends, those Souless Amma were working on the DOS space program. So I just watched today shortly, just some, this video. The DOS Souless Amma, somebody was talking about that, how the DOS Souless Amma were, creating the space weapon and space program, and then all all other project that they were working on with any kind of selfish desire. So we are stopping all of that and completely freezing and taking over all the projects, under abundance of prosperity and the technology, making it available to each and everyone else and everything, while destroying all the soulless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden body form. And in the name of mind and our spiritual light with the speed of thought by default. We are enlightening, healing ourselves with the speed of thought by default, opening up new opportunities for all of us. And of course, sending love and light, the blessings, extra, ultimatum, all in one to all those that the mind and our spiritual light, wherever is needed and wherever those souls are interfering. And of course, to everyone and everything that this mind and our spiritual light, within and without, on a global universal level, do in the spiritual, physical, energetic form, with the speed of thought by default, and with the speed of thought by default. We are completely sending the love and light of blessings, of course, to all Sophie codes that are on the mission to destroy the Souless Amma with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And of course, I'm demanding, commanding to stop, I said, to stop all the rituals that the Souless Amma were creating. And I'm stopping completely stopping and as every misuse of mind energy and our energy and mine and ours and our soulmates and families and friends from all those soulless Amma for any kind of dark purpose, any kind of dark agenda. Whenever they try to use that or steal it, that's our energy is a destructive energy for those soulless Amma, and it's going to activate them, the pain, the suffering, and the karmas, destructions forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. I'm demanding, commanding to Sophie and each and everyone and everything's mine and asking to show a light with the spirit of thought by default to answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default, me destroying all those souls from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. And demanding, commanding to all the souls that trying to interfere into my life and everything that I'm doing. So energetically now, and demanding, commanding to throw them out and break them into the atoms and electrons with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And in the name of mine and aspect shall light with the spirit of thought, multiply, add, demanding, commanding to soften each and everyone else's mind and aspect shall light with the spirit of thought, to activating them all the pain and suffering, all the karmas, to all those soulless Amma, wherever time, whatever form they are, and all those, especially those that trying to in any way interfere into our lives with the spirit of thought, activating the pain and suffering and wipe them out from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default, and all that they were balancing the karmas, and those karmas activating them and compress them and prescribe them, that they must to go through all of that with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Enough is enough. It's time to destroy all those souls from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. So, my beautiful friends, now I'm just sending the flash to all the soulless Amma. Now, my beautiful friends, let that energy flow constantly 24, and all those souls are going to burn forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought. I'm loud and clear. in forever and ever for eternity. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden body, for love you. Now, my beautiful friends, let us now send a flash to those Souless Amma. Let that energy flow constantly 24. Let us send a flash to those Souless Amma, which means see the energy flashing in through and around us and the entire planet and the entire universe. Now, my beautiful friends, let us send the love, light, and blessings now. Actually, send the flash to the Souless Amma. See the golden light flashing into and around. We are putting in the circle of light all those Souless Amma from within and without, and throwing them straight into the hell, into the dust planet, into the hell forever and ever for eternity, to burn, to destroy them forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought, mindful. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden mindful. Love you. Now, my beautiful friends, let us now send the fireworks. See the golden light, huge golden lights, large planets, going in through and around your entire planet and entire universe, and destroying all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought, mindful. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden mindful. All the Souless Amma we return, we activating all the karma, pain, and suffering with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden mindful. I love it. Yeah, I'm demanding, commanding Sophie and everyone and everything's mine and aspect of our life with the spirit of thought. All the centers, all the teams and everyone and everything's mine and aspect of our life. To every atom and electron and energy. And all energy must answer to my call. Demanding, commanding, teach and everything with the spirit of thought by default to destroy all those Souless Amma from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Enough is enough. Now, my beautiful friends, when I'm doing this, those Souless Amma energetically trying to influence me. So I'm influencing them with the karma, pain, and suffering and destruction forever and ever for eternity. They will regret that they ever existed. All those Souless Amma, wherever time, whatever form they are. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden beautiful. Love you. Now, my beautiful friends, see, let us now send the destroy those soulless destroy all the center of those soulless centers of the power. We see the center of the power dark black, dark pink, blue, and green. See them throughout the entire planet and entire universe. All those center of the power, those soulless dark, dirty, psychopathic players. So you just see them. It doesn't matter how big or small you see them, in how many. You just see them, breaking up into the atoms and electrons like the fireworks during the for the New Year. So you just see them breaking up into the atoms and electrons throughout the entire planet and entire universe. So that we're gonna now. That's is gonna destroy those soulless, and we're going to destroy those soulless in that way with the spirit of thought by default. And loud and clear, thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden manifold. Those soulless, we're going to burn into hell forever and ever for eternity with the spirit of thought by default. Now let us now break into all those center of the power, all those soulless that ever interfere into our lives, interfering that ever will try to interfere from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. Just see them and breaking out, flush them completely. Now we're destroying all those soulless from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought by default, wiping them out from within and without, and burn them straight into, send them straight into hell to burn forever and for eternity. All those soulless whatever time, whatever form, there with the speed of thought by default, while we are enlightening, healing ourselves, rejuvenating our body from within and without with the speed of thought by default. Now, let us now destroy. You just see that breaking those soulless into the completely entire planet and entire universe. In the name of mind and aspect shall light for the spirit of thought by default. We are destroying all those soulless from within and without, all those that have interfered into our lives, into a beautiful planet, into the completely water element, air element, the sun and the moon, and into nature kingdom, elemental kingdom, animal kingdom, birds kingdom, fish kingdom, and all those souls, some from within and without, and the global universal level, wherever time, whatever form there. We wipe them out from within and without on the global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. And of course, we're destroying all those souls that ever interfere into the sun and the moon and all the entire existence with the spirit of thought by default. And we are wiping out, flushing all those souls that ever interfere into into completely into our governments, into the religion, into the systems, the police and military, educational system, health and care system, law enforcement and media, social media, and of course an internal and external web, in the pharmacy, and all the sport and music and pharmacy industry, and everything that we consume and eat, everything that we drink, and all that we use for the hygiene or for the cosmetics, and all the completely into the countries and the of course continent and the countries and the cities and the towns that they interfere into all the countries, into the Europe, Asia, and the USA, and China, um, Africa, India, Indonesia, into the Russia, uh, Turkey, and then Great Britain, into the entire, and all the underground, and all the Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, and South and North Korea, Japan, and of course entire planet, in all the countries throughout the entire planet, with the speed of thought by default, and wherever those souls somewhere are creating any kind of problems, and in any kind of need, which means we creating the wars, we are taking all the pain and suffering in the wars to all those souls some within them, for them bodies, within them the physical forms, and wherever time, whatever form, that to feel the pain and suffering forever and ever, for eternity, with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. And of course, we are now the enlightening and healing, rejuvenating each and every and everything, this mind and spirit, because of light, and enlightening all the entire planet and everything we have on this planet that we created, and entire and the water and air elements, and the sun and the moon, and entire existence. We're enlightening, healing, and completely protecting, and filling up with mind and aspects of our life with the spirit of thought by default, while destroying those souls from within and without, on a global universal level, with the spirit of thought. On a global universal, and I say universal, which means throughout entire existence. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Now, in the name of man and aspect of light, with the spirit of thought by default, we are completely destroying all those souls from under the ground, all those Sahara, just Sahara, and then Area 51, and then Antarctic, and all this ice, wherever there are icy places, wherever there are, all the souls, some will be wiping them out from within and without, on a global universal level, with the spirit of thought by default. And of course, from entire planet, and everything that all those corporations, all the technology and the weapon, and all the project that those souls, some of were working on, with any kind of selfish desire, any kind of dark agenda, and all those so-called humanitarian organizations, Bill Gates and other Red Cross, and all those G7, G8, G20, EU, NATO, CIA, all those MI5, MI6, all those Souless Amma, all those agencies, all those corporations, they are criminal organizations. So we wipe out all those Souless Amma in a physical and energetic form, from within and without, on the global universal level, with the spirit of thought by default, completely wipe them out and take them straight into hell to burn forever and for eternity, with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. See them now, just break him into the atoms and electrons, and just Souless Amma trying to manipulate with my language, what we destroying those Souless Amma from within and without, on a global universal level, with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Now we are replacing all of that dark energy, replacing with mind and aspect of light to the spirit of thought by default, enlightening entire planet from within and without, on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden benefit. I love you. So now, my beautiful friends, let us just focus on ourselves. Focus on your body and listen to your body. And wiping out completely any information that those Souless Amma, anyone and anything is given with any kind of selfish desire, any kind of dark agenda with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. And thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Whenever those Souless Amma try to project any kind of information, anything with the selfish desire, with anything that is less than mind and aspect of light, we are wiping out all of that, stopping, blocking, wiping out, returning back to the soul in some into form of karma, pain, and suffering with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. We are accepting only the information and everything that is by default. That is from my heart and soul, from the heart and soul by default. I'm loud and clear. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. When and we're demanding, commanding with the spirit of thought to destroy the soul and from within and without, with the spirit of thought by default. When my body is clear, everything is clear. When our bodies are clear, everything is clear. Mine and ours bodies answering only to Sophia's and ours, Sophie's and ours, and mine and ours, pure unconditional light by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. So now just listen to your body. Just listen to your body. Fill your body from within with the golden light of mind and aspect of light. Now feel yourself, see the light expanding, it's expanding, shining brightly from within and without, filling up entire body, in, through and around. And of course, see the huge golden light ball of mind and aspect of light. It's a destructive energy for those Souless Amma, while it's a blessing for each and everyone else and everything. See expanding around you, an entire area, entire city, entire country, entire world, entire universe, and entire existence. We are filling up with mind and aspect of light for the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden benefit. Love you. Now, my beautiful friends, let us send the love of light, a blessing now to the center of the earth. See the center of the earth is shining brightly. Send the love of light, a blessing from the heart. See entire planet is shining from within, shining brightly. And together with all of us, we are seeing filling up entire planet from within and without, which means inside, in the water element, all the rivers and lakes and wells and rivers, lakes and seas and every oceans. We'll fill them up with mind and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default. See it now, shining brightly, and then now it's a focus just on the light. So see the entire top of the earth is shining brightly, nature kingdom, and everything that we have, animal kingdom, humanity, air element, and then entire planet and entire universe. Shining brightly with mind and aspect of light for the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Let us now send a lot of light of blessings to the moon. See the moon is shining brightly. This is together with all of us. See entire planet and entire universe we are filling up with mind and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Now, my beautiful friends, let us send a lot of light and blessings to the sun. See the sun is shining brightly. And together with all of us, we are filling up entire planet and entire universe with mind and aspect of light for the spirit of thought by default. Now, my beautiful friends, let us just, if you don't have one, create a golden light planet in front of you. Even if you have one, it doesn't matter, create another one. We always can energy use it by default. So you just see it visually, just see it, huge golden light and then planet. So you can use that golden light planet to throw your problems, all the problems that you have, that you ever had, you and your family and friends and each and everyone and everything. All the problems that you ever had, you just throw them into that golden light planet. So you may just say, I'm putting in the circle of light all the problems, and I'll do it for all of us. In the name of mind and aspect of light with the spirit of thought by default, you're gonna say, in the name of Sophies and ours, Sophias and ours. In my language is Sophias and ours. In English will be Sophies and ours. In the name of Sophias and ours and Sophies and ours, mind and aspect of light, we're putting in the circle of light all those soulless Amma from within and without on a global and universal level, wherever time, whatever form they are, that they ever interfere into our lives in a negative way with any kind of dark intention, in any way that they projected any kind of darkness and negativity, anything and everything less than a man and aspect of light towards each and everyone else and everything. We are with the spirit of thought by default. We are sending straight into the golden light planet. So you say, and flashkam Souless Amma. Flashing Souless Amma. We just say trying to into the light planet. Or I'm gonna say which take it straight into the hell because I've created for them the hell. So and then flashkam Souless Amma. Everything is by default. And if you don't accept something that you don't like, that is negative, anything that is negative that you see, you just say ito, which means you are rejecting it returning the karma's pain and suffering of those soul to those Souless Amma, protecting yourself, your energy, and of course that's destructive energy for those Souless Amma. So blessings for us and multiply over and over again. And we are multiplying the karma's pain and suffering to those Souless Amma and to us and blessings. So which means we are accepting only by default, everything that is by default. So now, and of course, you say whatever you do, you just say everything is by default. Use the mantra. The mantra is very powerful and it's healing. So use it all the time. You can just sing it wherever you go, whatever you do. When I started working on the project, first time when I got the mantra, I was all the time with the mantra all the time. Wherever I was going, I was walking, I was jogging, running all the time. The mantra was going on through my mind. Even when I was doing something through the house, anything, the mantra was all the time in my mind. So that's what you're going to do, my beautiful friends. Sing it. I didn't have the resources really the way I have now, the way I've created for all of you now. I cleared up the path for all of you to go into the enlightened and golden age, of course, easily, flying on the golden wings of mind and aspects of our light into the golden opportunities for all of us, unlimited golden opportunities with the spirit of thought by default. I had to go through the challenges and everything in order to come to this point where we have a freedom and abundance and prosperity, joy, peace, bliss, and eternal life, and great health, and eternal peace and unity between our soulmates and families and friends. Well, auditioning those Souless Amma completely from within and without on a global universal level with the spirit of thought by default. Well, for you, my beautiful friends, is much easier. I've done the part, the hardest part. I've done everything really that you need. All you have to do is to open up your heart and accept man and aspect of light that I'm sending to you through my voice, through my physical form. So you just accept it and, of course, be open to it and enjoy it. It's gonna take you by hand wherever you need to be. You will always be on the right place at the right time. So, my beautiful friends, be who you are, shine all the way through, and of course, sing your mantra, sing the mantra, mine and ours mantra. Everything is by default. So, my beautiful friends, now, so throw all of that. You just say after that, everything is by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden manifold. We're replacing all the dark energy with the enlightenment, Sophia's and now, Sophie's and now, mine and aspect of light. To enlighten, heal ourselves and each and every and everything that is mine, that is Sophia's and ours, or Sophie's and ours, pure unconditional life, which is mine and ours. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden manifold. Love you. So, my beautiful friends, let us create, the golden light planet interconnected, and with that golden light planet, fill up entire inner earth. And the entire water element, an entire top of the earth, nature kingdom, and everything that we have on the earth, humanity and animal kingdom and all the buildings and everything. Now air element, an entire planet, an entire universe. We are filling up with the golden light planet interconnected. That's mine and aspirational light. That is destructive energy for those Souless Amma. Well, is a blessing and protections for each and everyone else and everything. That is mine and aspirational light for the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden manifold. But now, my beautiful friends, just listen to your body. See the light golden planet. See them, that planet shining. It's just see when I'm gonna say I'm multiplying them, compressing, multiplying, replicating, adding up, compressing, multiply, replicate, compress, add up, multiply, replicate, add up, compress, and encode infinite. See them now, just moving, replicating, and then uniting, all those uniting together. So now we are on the spiritual level and energetic form, we are united together. So see the entire planet and entire universe now shining brightly with mind and aspect show light with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. I love you. Now, my beautiful friend, that energy is going to flow constantly 24. Everything's under command and control of Sophie. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden mindful. And not demanding, commanding to answer on my call and my command with the spirit of thought by default, with the spirit of thought to destroy all those souls that from within and without on the global universal level, the spirit of thought by default, multiply them, the karma, pain, and suffering, and eternal hell and distractions for without mercy to all the souls that with the spirit of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. I love you. Now just focus on yourself and listen to the mantra. I'm going to sing the healing mantra. By default, by default, by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the spirit of thought, peaceful in action by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. Everything is fair by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the spirit of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mir input them aktia by default, by default, by default, by default. Everything is fair by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the spirit of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mir input them aktia by default, by default, by default, by default. Oh, Souless Amma, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the spirit of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mir input them aktia by default, by default, by default, by default. Wherever we go, whatever we do, everything is by default. 24 by default, by default, by default. With the spirit of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mir input them aktia by default, by default, by default, by default. We are safe and protected by your beautiful by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the spirit of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mir input them aktia by default, by default, by default, by default. We are safe and protected and united together, and humanity is safe and protected and united together in the name of mine and ours. Pure, unconditional love, light, love, light, love, light, in the name of mine and ours. By default, with the spirit of thought, by default, by default, by default. Everything is fair by default, 24 by default, by default, by default. With the spirit of thought, peaceful in action by default. Mir input them aktia by default, by default, by default, by default. Everything is way at 24, 24 by default, by default, by default, with the speed of thought, peaceful in action by default, mere and input them action by default, by default, by default, by default. Everything is way at 24, 24 by default, by default, by default. Mere and input them action by default, by default, by default, by default. So everything is where 24, 24, with the speed of thought, peaceful in action, my golden soul, my golden by default. Everything is by default. My beautiful friends, that means everything is, means Sveya, 24, 24, with the speed of thought, peaceful in action, my golden soul, my golden by default, mir input, aktia by default. To is a symbol of victory and freedom. And of course, it's a destructive energy for those souls. Amma, well, it's a blessing to each and everyone else and everything. We're wiping out those souls, Amma, from within and without, and a global universal level, returning the calmness, pain, and suffering, well, multiplying the blessing for each and everyone else and everything with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. So thank you to all of you, my beautiful friends, for helping us create a better future. This is the once in the history of humanity that's happening to separate evil, those Souless Amma, the Tzigi from Sophie, from goodness, from everything is mine and us spiritual light. So we are destroying completely those Souless Amma, dark, dirty, psychopathic places, dark ones, so all those Souless Amma. It doesn't matter really under which name they're known or hidden, that the same dark, evil creature in the physical, energetic form. So we are wiping them out from within and without on a global universal level with the speed of thought. He is completely now. We're gonna destroy them from within and without, so that they can put them into sleep and send them straight into the desert planet, so that they cannot, in any way, they cannot manipulate or behave in any way with any kind of selfish desire or any kind of negativity or in any way with a bad intention, selfish desire. So, well, we are blessing and healing and enlightening ourselves with the spirit of thought by default. It's time to return them the karma, pain, and suffering that they were creating and projecting towards each and everyone else and everything. Well, for us, it's a time to be free, to set up ourselves free, be who we are, shine all the way through, and love freely. So, my beautiful friends, open up your heart and soul, love yourself, and of course, love everyone and everything's bound and ask you to show a light. Well, destroying the Souless Amma, whatever time, whatever form there. And of course, smile freely from your heart and soul by default. Thank you. Thank you, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Everything is by the laws, rules, and regulations, so by default. Everything is ultimatum, all in one, 24, with the speed of thought by default. Everything is extra, ultimatum, all in one, and according infinite. And demanding, commanding to Sophie and everyone and everything's mind and aspect of light with the speed of thought by default. To answer my call and my command with the speed of thought by default. To multiply over and over again as many times as is needed with the speed of thought by default. I'm loud and clear. Thanks, Sophie, my golden soul, my golden by default. Love you. Thank you to all of you, my beautiful friends, my beautiful golden souls, my beautiful by default. I love you all. And thank you to all of you for joining me and, of course, investing your time and energy in order to create a better future for all of us. Much love and blessings to all of you, my beautiful friends. And, of course, be who you are. Shine all the way through. Good night. I'll speak to you next time. Bye.